All right, y'all, first things first, make sure you watch this video from beginning to end so you don't miss a single detail. Y'all already know what's up, man. Tamashii Nations has gone on a rampage once again, putting up a lot of figures for pre-order, and we're going to stick strictly to Tamashii Nations for this video just because of the fact we got so much to discuss, man. Tons and tons of pre-orders going up tonight. Some really good action figures that I'm truly looking forward to, and I'm sure you guys are feeling the same way. So by now, you guys already know how these videos work. Go ahead and drop a like for your boy, as I would greatly appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, or you're new here, and let's go ahead and get started talking about some Evangelion. So believe it or not, I've seen Evangelion, but it's been so long, I have completely forgot what this series is about. If I remember correctly, it's a mecha anime. I should have did my research, but it doesn't matter. By the time I review this figure, I will be refreshed. But the first thing we got is none other than Ayami, and I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. This figure looks really dang good. I'm loving the sculpt and detail on the outfit. As you can see, she comes with 6 different facial expressions, several sets of hands, and of course her stand. Not really a whole lot of accessories you can throw in with characters like these, but I am really glad that they at least did as many expressions as possible. So yeah, we do got her going up for pre-order tonight. Now if you want to get your hands on this one, she is slated to release in November of this year. Now following the pre-order of Ayami is none other than Asuka Langley, and this was to be expected. As soon as they said they were making an Evangelion line, I already knew we were going to get her because she's definitely the more popular character. I think everyone that knows Evangelion loves her. Now, just like Rei, as you can see, she comes with quite a few facial expressions, several sets of hands, and not really anything else included. Now, again, that is to be expected just because there's not a whole lot of accessories they could throw in with characters like this. But either way, I'm truly digging this, man, and it is yet another figure I am going to be picking up and adding to the collection. I don't know how far they're going to go into this roster of characters. Hopefully these two sell well enough to where we do get more of them, but I don't know. These days I don't count on Tamashii Nations for something like that. But either way, if you want to get your hands on her, she is slated to go up for pre-order tonight, and she is going to be releasing in December of this year. Would have been great to get her alongside Ayami in November, but it's just a 30-day wait. Now, switching over to some figures that I am really excited about, we finally have the pre-order for the Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire figures, man. I have been excited for this ever since Tamashii Nation showcased this, I believe sometime last year, man. I have been really pushing for them to show us something, give us something, and now we finally have it. This figure looks so beautiful to me, man, and it really captures the look of Daniel Radcliffe, in my opinion, perfectly. And this is one I'm going to cherish because I met Daniel Radcliffe in real life, man, and he's such a good person. So this just makes me happy, man. I'm really loving the accessories we get with this guy. You get the windswept hair, the neutral hair, the wand, of course, different wand effects. You've got a blue, a red. I don't know if this is something that's lit up by a backlight and maybe it's just a translucent plastic. I don't know. We'll have to see once we get it in hand. But then he also does come with the Triwizard Cup. So like, this is going to be so damn good, man. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm going to be posing this figure on my Instagram page like crazy once I get my hands on it. So yeah, super duper, ooper trooper. I'm just making up words now. I'm excited for this, you guys. And it is slated to release in December. A little ways off, but I can't wait to have this in my hands. Now, not only are we getting Harry Potter, but following right after him, we're getting he whose name I shall not say, but it's an action figure I will be excited to get on that day, man. Y'all, this looks so cool, bro. This looks so freaking cool, man. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. We got Lord Voldemort looking absolutely fire, man. Now, I know some people are not a fan of soft goods, but when it comes to an outfit like what he's wearing, I think that this is the best way to do it, man. As long as the material isn't trash, it's quality material, and it doesn't hinder the articulation in certain areas due to poor stitching or just poor design choices overall in terms of how they stitch this together, this could be a very, very freaking solid figure, man. I just really hope we get maximum articulation under it. I know he's not like a big poser or dynamic poser, but still, man, if you can really get this guy to pose around and have some range, this is going to be a freaking phenomenal figure. Now, I do expect it to be a little on the expensive side, no less than 60, but hey, I could care less. Either way, I gotta have this. Even if it's $100 figure, I gotta have this, man. I love Harry freaking Potter, and now we have Lord Voldemort, who is joining the line as well. I do hope they go back, give us Hermione as well as Ron Weasley. I want a Draco Malfoy. I want Hagrid. Give me Dumbledore. Give me my character from Hogwarts Legacy, bro. Like, give me everything Harry Potter. I need it all. And then give me the characters from Hogwarts Legacy too. Slytherin in particular, because that's what I was. I'm a real one. But yeah, super excited for this, man. He is also slated to release in December alongside Harry. So we will get them both together, which just really extends my excitement. Now, switching things back over to the anime side of things, it does appear that the Berserk line is going to be continuing. We do have the next announcement for Berserk Band of Hawks. I don't know if that's the name of the series or the group, but as you can see, we've got our first look at Kaska, and this figure looks pretty good, man. Now, y'all know by now I don't really know anything about Berserk. I checked out a few episodes. I've had people tell me to read the manga, but it's pretty difficult to find the manga. So if anyone can send me a link, that would be great. But I don't know. I just didn't really get into what I saw on, I believe Crunchyroll was where I was watching. I'm not entirely sure. But either way, this figure looks pretty good. I'm definitely going to be picking it up to review. Not entirely sure if it's going to stay in my collection. Just depends on how much I enjoy it. But of course, I did get Guts, and so it would be cool to pose her alongside him. I'll just have to see how I feel once I get it. Now, if you want to get your hands on her, she is slated to go up for pre-order tonight, releasing in January of 2026. Now, moving on to a line that honestly I thought was about to be discontinued, we do have the next figure in the Kaiju number 8 line. It is none other than Father Shinomia. Now, I call him Father Shinomia because I'm not about to try and pronounce his name. I don't want nobody correcting me in the comments. So I'm just going to say Father Shinomia, who is a very badass character, by the way, and you do get to see how badass he is around the end of season 1. So if you haven't seen this series, go check it out. But the figure looks really, really good, man. It definitely captures his look from the anime perfectly, and for the most part they've done that with all of this line. But I have decided to stop collecting these just because of all the problems I had with them not fixing the molds on these figures, man. The lack of torso articulation and accessories for these really turned me off, and I was hoping that as we got further into the line they would fix it, but it does appear that these figures continue to be lackluster. This is probably as good as it gets, but I still think they could have thrown in some impact effects or something to maximize what you get with this release. So again, this is another one I am going to be passing on. I've already sold all my figures anyway, so there's no need for me to pick this up. Now, if you want to get your hands on this guy, he is slated to go up for pre-order tonight, and he is going to be releasing in November of this year. And now, getting into the absolute worst announcement of this video, we have the very next figure in the Demon Slayer line. Take a look, you guys. Now, I knew this was bad the moment that I looked at it, but the more that I sit and think about this release, I get even angrier, yo. This low-key, like, legit really pisses me off because, I mean, obviously this is supposed to be Tanjiro from Infinity Castle, but this is obviously 100% reuse of the same exact figure we got before. The only difference is a few new facial expressions. I think it's maybe 3 or 4 max. which these are accessories that could have been thrown in with other figures, man. They could have just gave us another character and threw 1 or 2 Tanjiro DLC faceplates in with it, and we would have been good. But to make matters even worse, as if they didn't already slap us in the face disrespectfully with this release, they threw in this right here, bro. You know it's bad if I have to play the music twice. You know it's bad if I gotta play it twice, all in one release. This, I don't know, man. This like really has me upset, but it is what it is. For the most part, I think a lot of people are probably going to pass on this unless you like these facial expressions more than the original release, or you are just an absolute completionist to the point that you feel like you have to have this. But in my personal opinion, I feel like this is one of those releases where we got to show Tamashii Nations we're not just going to buy anything, because I would have been okay if they would have gave us this with him outside of the Haori, a battle damaged outfit, maybe some blood, some scars, something. This is just not heat, bro. I'm sorry. This is not heat. I will not be able to bring myself to buy this. And what's even crazier is it's more expensive than the original release. Import price for the first release was about $35. This one right here retails for $48. This is a no-go for me. But if you are interested, it is slated to release in December, going up for pre-order today. Getting into a little bit of DC news, we have a figure announcement that was pretty much a given. I think we all could have expected this. They're giving us an SH Figuarts version of Superman from the new Superman movie that is going to be releasing in the next 2 weeks, I believe, directed by James Gunn. Now, looking at this figure, my first initial thoughts were that, okay, it looks pretty good. It doesn't look like a bad figure at all. But I looked at the price point, $60 for this guy. And that's when I started really analyzing the photos and I realized he don't come with nothing. Like, this figure comes with probably 2-3 sets of hands and maybe 2 different facial expressions, and that's not it for $60, man. That is not it. I don't know why they didn't throw in maybe some laser beam eyes, a head sculpt for doing the freezing breath. Now, that's not to say he uses it in the movies. I don't know. I haven't watched the trailer, but they could have threw in Crypto. I know I've seen him in little clips online. There's quite a few things I think that they could have thrown in to make this release feel like it's going to be worth the $60 we're going to spend on it, other than the fact that it is a property of DC. Usually when it comes to Batman figures, we get a few gadgets here and there and maybe just some items to make it feel a little bit worth that price point. This right here for me, not entirely sure, especially when I know within the next couple of years, Mafex is probably going to come out, drop their own version of this guy, and it's going to be so much better. So I don't know, I might pick it up to review it, but I'm definitely not sold on it. But if you are, then hey, kudos to you. But if you want to get your hands on this guy, he is slated to release in January, going up for pre-order tonight, the 1st of July. And now getting into the figures that I am the most excited for, we have the pre-orders for the SH Figuarts Haikyuu figures. Man, now I told you guys, I am a big Haikyuu fan and nothing will ever change that. I don't care about the people that say, Blue Lock better, what? Kudo no best? I don't care, bro. Haikyuu is in my top 5 and it is there to stay. It will never change. This anime brings me so much joy, and from the looks of it, these figures are going to do the exact same, because I'm looking at these promo shots and I see every aspect of Shoujo Hinata that I see when I watch the anime. This figure just looks so damn good, man. So freaking good. Now, since I have discussed this figure in 3 or 4 different videos already, I'm not going to talk about it too much. All I gotta say is, guys, please buy this figure. Like, please support this line. If you are a fan of Haikyuu, if your girlfriend likes it, buy her these figures. If your boyfriend likes it, buy him these figures. Like, I really want this line to last, man. There's so many characters I want. I want my SH Figuarts Haikyuu collection to be just as large as my Nendoroid Haikyuu collection, and I got all of those. So I really want this line to last. But anyway, all jokes aside, if you are planning on getting this figure, it is slated to go up for pre-order tonight, and it is going to be releasing in December of this year. Going up for pre-order right alongside Hinata is none other than my second favorite character from the series, Tobio Kageyama, the Setter King himself. And oh my gosh, bro, this looks so freaking good. I know I've said it like multiple times, but these just look like I want these now. I legit want these right now, man. Guys, I don't think y'all understand how much I love Haikyuu. Like, I can't express it enough, man. When the new movie hit theaters, was it this year? Last year? I don't know. But I was legit almost in tears just seeing it again because I cherish and love this anime so damn much, and I couldn't be happier that we're getting figures. I've said that a million times. Let me stop repeating myself, but I just gotta have this, man. I really, really want this, and I'm so glad Tamashii Nations is already doing better than Figma and giving us another character for the line. I just hope that we get more. So once again, guys, if you are a fan of this series, please buy this. I will be freaking heartbroken if we get these two figures and nothing else. So go support this if you want it. He's slated to go up for pre-order tonight alongside Hinata, releasing in January of 2026. Go get him. I'm gonna buy two of these just to make sure. Now, last but certainly not least is a figure that I know a lot of you guys have been waiting on me to talk about, and I've been slowly gathering my thoughts about everything I want to say when it comes to this release, just because there was mostly positivity, but there was a lot of controversy around this figure because some people don't know how to be patient, and some people like to compare it to other companies that don't make figures nearly as good. Now, I'm about to start a little bit of drama myself in expressing my opinion, but this is my video, so I'm going to say what I want to say. First off, we got a beautiful looking figure here. SH Figuarts has announced that they are going to be making Gamerverse figures, and the first thing we got is this very, very gorgeous looking Cyclops from X-Men based on Jim Lee's art style. Now, some people are going to say, colors ain't right. Look, colors change sometimes. It's not going to be the exact same as the Mafex. It's not going to be the exact same as the Hasbro. If you like those, go buy those. That's all there is to it. We're talking about this. We're not talking about those. And I know I switched it up for real, but I had to say that. Now, anyway, this figure to me looks out freaking standing. I knew that I was going to pre-order this the moment I saw it. He comes with a decent amount of accessories, several sets of hands, several sets of facial expressions. He comes with his optic blast. Now, one of them is a background piece, which I know a lot of people weren't too thrilled about. Come on now. Y'all already complain about a $60, $70 price point. If they were to actually sculpt that into plastic, this figure would easily be over $100-something, and then you would just say, well, Marvel Legends did it for $50. And we already seen some people don't even like to pay $50 for Marvel Legends. Mafex did it for $90. Mafex didn't give us a large optic blast based on a video game technique. And speaking of video games, for the people that were so upset about this quote-unquote sus pose that they got him in, it's from the game, man. It's a game from the 90s. You were so mad about something that isn't directly from the comic books. Like, relax. Comic fans, y'all got to pipe down a little bit, man. Obviously, Tamashii Nations didn't just go and start photographing this figure and say, oh, let's get him in the most sus pose that we can come up with. It's based on a video game pose. So for the people upset about that, freaking relax. And also, for the people who are still complaining about the thong, look at it. Look at it. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. So if that's going to stop you from buying it, don't buy it. You can say it's a poor design choice. You can say you don't like it all you want. They've been using this freaking articulation scheme for about 10 years now. They've improved it. It works. The legs don't pop off. If it ain't broke, you don't fix it. Tamashii Nations is not going to fix it. It is what it is. And when they do, then you can buy those figures. But until then, if you don't want this, then don't buy it. Now, last but not least, the height. The main thing I really wanted to discuss with this guy. Now, a lot of people were watching the product details on this figure way before Tamashii Nations announced the pre-order, which is absolutely fine. You want to know what you're going to be getting, what you're going to be paying for, so it's completely understandable. But there's a lot of people complaining, it's 145 milliliters, it's going to be too small, it's not going to fit in with my face, not going to fit in with Marvel Legends. Guys, Tamashii Nations doesn't make figures for you to put them in with other figures. In fact, I truly feel like they purposely do the exact opposite. I mean, it's a company. They're going to do that in order to make you buy their figure strictly. It's wrong, but it's a business practice, and it's something that's one thing I can't complain about. There's definitely some things that I can fault them for, but that's not one, because they know what they're doing, and any and every other company is going to be doing the same thing. You really can't fit your Marvel Legends in with your Mafex figures because the builds are completely different. You can tell that they are from two different lines, and that's what Tamashii Nations is doing. They don't want you to be able to put your Into the Spider-Verse figures together with the Sentinel version, so they made them way taller. Is it absurd? Hell yes, but they knew what they were doing when they designed those. So when it comes to this figure, they did update the height. I'm hoping that they were planning on doing that anyway, but if they did do it because people complained about it, that's absolutely amazing that they listened to the people. Now, going back to the pamper or the thong that you guys don't like, I don't see them changing that. I just don't see it happening, no matter how much people complain, because every single Spider-Man release we've gotten from them has that. We've got Dragon Ball releases with it. We've got Batman releases with it. It's an articulation scheme I truly feel like they're going to stick with. But anyway, I've harped on this figure enough. I'm definitely getting it. It's a very amazing looking, man. I'm truly excited for this. I just wanted to address the complaints and how I feel about them, because it was low-key mad annoying. But either way, this figure is going up for pre-order tonight, slated to release in November of this year, so be on the lookout. I almost said December, but it's November of this year. Now, as I bring this video to a close, I'm realizing I probably should have did a separate video covering that Cyclops and my thoughts about it, but I didn't feel like it was warranted. I actually wasn't expecting to rant as much as I did, but hey, I had to get it all out one way or another. And since he's going up for pre-order tonight, I had to make sure I got that video out to you guys. But this video is already long enough because of how long I spent on that segment in particular. So yeah, you guys already know how these videos work. Go ahead and drop a like for your boy, as I would greatly appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, or you're new here, hit that bell icon so you're notified whenever I upload new content. And last but not least, follow me on everything you see listed in the description below to keep up with my activity outside of YouTube. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let me know what you are pre-ordering in the comment section below. Goodbye.